Many people have been reaching out to me and saying that they're interested in starting the investment journey, but just don't have the time to get started or up to speed in order to make the right investment decisions. There's feelings of frustration and overwhelmness, concern for losing all their hard-earned cash, and in today's busy lifestyle, these are all legitimate feelings. But today, I hope to share with you some of the strategies that I use to help me get up to speed in the shortest time possible. Now, I know and I understand that everyone's situation is unique, so there isn't a one-size-fits-all strategy. So you'll just have to decide what works best for you. Now first, the obvious but hard parts. Number one, make the conscious decision to invest in yourself and your knowledge. If you're not investing in you, then why would anybody else? It might seem easy to do, but the truth is that it's so easy to forget about yourself or to put others first before you. And don't think that it's selfish to invest in yourself. If anything, it will be the complete opposite. When you invest in yourself, over time, you will be more likely to have the time and the resources to invest in others. Investing requires a commitment, like how you would invest in a healthy lifestyle or going to the gym. If you fall off the horse, you get back on and you just keep going. But the point is that it requires a commitment. And this brings me to number two. Schedule some time for yourself to learn about investing, which often means making sacrifices. No one ever made a success of their life without some major sacrifices. I'm not saying spend all day going down the rabbit hole of investing or telling your baby to change their own diaper because you're learning about options trading, but start slow and increase the pace, and when you're comfortable to do so, you can move on to the next level. Now, for the not so obvious, number three, streamline your learning by focusing on the players of the game rather than the rules of the game. This is key. So for example, if you don't know all the rules of rugby or football, you're more likely to win a bet on a game if you just know how strong the players are, or how fast they are, or how much training they've been doing, or who's doing the training. So in other words, it's far more important to understand the fundamentals of a company or a project and understand why they will be successful rather than learning what a stock is, or a dividend, or a bond, or derivative, etc. These financial terminologies are firstly extremely overwhelming to understand, which can be quite demotivating, plus they should play a far less important role in the overall investment decision. Focusing on the fundamentals automatically reduces the amount of learning that is initially required, and those extra bits of juicy financial lingo will eventually come with time. Number four, buy yourself a decent pair of Bluetooth headsets. They don't have to be expensive or top quality. Just make sure that they're comfortable. You just need them to listen to your podcast or your audiobooks. The beauty about Bluetooth headsets is that you're physically freed from your phone, allowing you to continue with chores while you're listening to your financial podcast. So, if you want to wash dishes, no problem. Pop in your headphones. If you're lying next to your child while they're falling asleep, no problem. And if you're bored out of your mind, pop in your headphones. If you're lying in a relaxing bath, headphones. If you're driving to and from work, well, no, okay. Don't use your headphones because you'll still need to listen out for traffic, but by all means use your car radio to broadcast the information. But please drive safely. If you don't feel safe listening in the car, then don't do it. But perhaps think about using public transport if that's available to you. Headphones are my absolute lifesaver. I can't live without them. Number five, YouTube and most podcasting apps or audiobook apps comes with a speed function. Take full advantage of it and try to get up to 2 times speed. If this is too difficult for you, then maybe start off with 1.25 speed and work your way up to your brain's max capacity. You will be amazed at what your brain is capable of achieving. It will soon start feeling like normal speed, and you'll chuckle to yourself when your wife or your spouse interrupts you with, "What are you doing?" Think about it. If your travel to work takes you an hour in each way, and you watch it 2 times the speed, that is already 4 hours of information that you'll be intaking daily. Number six, find a buddy that is already clued up or somewhat clued up. It's okay to ask questions. It's okay to look foolish. Heck, I'm a professional at looking foolish. But what matters is your financial freedom, and you'll be surprised as to how much people are generally willing to help. Number seven, engage people from all walks of life about financial topics. Don't take their word for it as final gospel, but maybe they're making an interesting point and they'll open your mind to new ideas, which speeds up your learning. The more you engage people about investments, the more you'll learn and the more your neurons will start connecting dots. This is important because you want to be able to connect what is happening in the market over here that will affect an event that happens down here. So number 8, Take newbies on the journey with you. Go for walks or outings with your friends and engage in discussion. You'll be amazed at what newbies can bring to the table. You'll both learn from each other and you'll sharpen your thought process, and they'll make you think about your investment decisions in challenging ways. And try to have fun with it. Never get angry or frustrated. At the end of the day, no one can tell you where to put your money except for you. Number 9, stay away from price chart videos. Please, if you have to dibble and dabble, just have a look, brief look, but try to stay away. These are time-sucking videos, and they will try to sell you on head and shoulders patterns and descending triangles and Fibonacci retracements. All jargon that often never plays out as described, and they usually never offer you any fundamental value about the company or the project. Again, it's far better to understand the fundamental reason as to why a company will succeed and still be around in 5 to 10 years. Number 10. Now, sometimes there's just no escaping the clutches of time, and it just runs away from you, and this is where social trading comes in. But please do your research and look into this option with care. Basically, there are trading platforms that allow you to mimic the trading patterns of professional investors. So if they put in 20% of their portfolio in Tesla, then 20% of your portfolio will automatically go into Tesla too. This method, unfortunately, leaves you at the mercy of the traders. So please do your research on the platforms that offer social trading, as well as the traders you're mimicking. If you're interested in this option, please let me know, and I'll send you referral links to some of these platforms. All right. Those are my tips, and if you have any additional tips that might help another fellow human being, please drop it in the comments below. Sharing is caring, and we're all doing this together. In a future video, I'm going to show you how it's theoretically possible to turn a $2 per week investment into a $1 million portfolio over a lifetime of someone's career. It is theoretically possible, so therefore, no matter how little you have, never think it's too late or it's impossible. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It all helps. My name is Greg, and I guess I'll see you around.